I'm driving down the road, my Jeep top is down, and everyone that I'm passing, I hear some people playing this kind of music and another playing that kind of music, and I hear all kinds of music as I'm riding down the road. And I had to chuckle because everyone was plugged into a different station. We all had a different kind of interest. What if I told you that there was a way to change the way you think, just like you change the station to the music that you want to listen to? My name is Kimberly Faith, and I am on a quest to inspire women around the world to understand that they have far more power than they think they do. If you have ever had an issue with talking to yourself in a way that puts yourself down, that is negative self-talk, language that tears you down instead of builds you up, then you want to stay tuned in for the next few minutes. In the last 3 videos, I introduced you to a concept called events, patterns, and structure. Structures you put in place to drive your behavior. As I'm entering deeper into this subject, what I want you to know and take a look at this model that's up here is that we have something that's even deeper that we can't even see. And it runs up through the middle, like you see, like a DNA strand. And I call those mental models. Now, don't get hung up on the language. You could call them limiting beliefs. You could call them anything that you feel comfortable with. But for me, I call them mental models because they're snapshots of how we believe. It's what we believe are right or wrong about the world. Now, it's not good or bad, but what's dangerous about mental models is that we're often operating from them unconsciously and not understanding how we have grasped on to certain mental models and that we have a choice to change others. Okay, so what do I mean by that? Well, I want you to know that coming from a difficult life situation, I adopted a lot of mindsets throughout my growing up years. And as I grew, those mindsets were no longer relevant, only I didn't know that. And then as I started coaching executives all over the world, I started to see the same thing. People had these mental models that were bubbling up. We think we keep them hidden, but we don't. They were bubbling up. And I would have to say, do you realize that you are listening, you are tuned in to this particular language for yourself? That's an old mental model that no longer serves you. Do you realize that you can change it? And their eyes would open. And I have seen day after day, lives change from this. I mean, I understand that. I understand being in a place where the negative self-talk was so deep. I didn't need anyone else to abuse me. I was doing a fine job of it all by myself. When I realized that, I wanted to make a conscious choice about how do I change that. And so for me, I put a structure in place, like I've been telling you in the previous videos, and I used affirmation cards. And for every time that I had some of that negative self-talk come in my head, I would reach for my index cards. Make it simple for yourself. Index cards, and write out a new mental model for yourself on each card. And I would write out, I am enough. I have a lot to contribute to this world. I am beautiful just the way I am. And over time, whenever that negative thought came up, I would pull them up and I was able to rewire the way I think. And I want you to know that you can too. The next video, I'm going to talk about a whole set of mental models that tend to hold women back. But for right now, I want you just to focus on that self-talk language that you have, because here's the power that we each have that we don't even realize it. Do you understand that you can actually change the station on your self-talk radio? Just like a music station, we can plug in to the kind of language, the music to our ears that we want to hear. I've seen it happen over and over. And so my challenge for you over this next week is to ask yourself, what station do I want to tune into? And I've even had a little bit of fun with this, and I would encourage you to do the same. Post it there in the Facebook comments. What call letters do you want to give your own personal self-talk radio? For me, what are my call letters? WLFM, with love for myself. What are your call letters? Think about that and have a little fun asking yourself, what station do I want to tune into for my own self-talk radio? Post it in Facebook. I can't wait to see your comments. Like the Facebook page and subscribe to my channel. There are a lot more videos coming to take you even deeper into the subject. Ladies, we have so much power, and I want to show you how.